lads and ladies, and welcome to this. Now today we are back for another video on the channel. Now today we are going to be discussing Fleetwood's next manager. Now on Monday the 4th of January, Fleetwood parted company with manager Joey Barton after 2.5 years in the managerial role. Now again, it's a weird time with football at the minute, no fans in ground, and it's just so much different to how we know it. But Fleetwood are on the hunt for a new manager. Who will that be? I'm going to be discussing 5 possible candidates and why they could be good for this Fleetwood Town job. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We're getting so close to 6,000 subscribers. Let's get on with the video. Now the first candidate I want to discuss is Australian and Evertonian legend Tim Cahill. Now, he is currently the bookies' favourite to get the managerial role. Now, I believe his son is at the Fleetwood Town Academy and he's on good terms with Andy Pilley, follow each other on Instagram and Twitter, so that could be an indication. Also being the bookies' favourite. He is currently doing his pro licence at the moment. He was at Finch Farm, Everton's training ground the other day with Carlo Ancelotti. It could be Cahill going to Everton and Ancelotti coming to Fleetwood, but no. He's discussed how he wants to get into management. Fleetwood do like giving opportunities. Young managers like Mickey Mellon, Graham Alexander, Joey Barton. The previous two have gone to have good careers, so it could be like that. Again, different direction, Andy Pilley said the other day, so I'm not quite sure, but he's currently booked his favourite, and it wouldn't be a bad appointment. He'd be able to get contacts in, maybe Australian and also Evertonian. You know, the youth team, we've had a good connection with them over the years, with Lewis Gibson, and we've had obviously Callum Connolly, and I think we've had David Hennen from there as well. So we've had a few loanees from there in the past, and maybe that could continue if Tim Cahill got the job. Next up, I'm going to discuss Simon Wiles, or Wilesley. Brilliant lad. He's currently the under-18s manager at Fleetwood, and some of the football they play is sensational at times. Fluid, one touch, two touch, nice passing movement, and you can see how good of a coach he really is. And obviously, I've watched Wildy coach a few times now, and it's just brilliant. He's a real hands-on coach, and he wants to be involved, and he is a good manager, in my opinion, and I'd love to see him in a role. Is it too soon for him? I'm not quite sure. It would be more of a long-term project than a short-term game with Wildy, so I think maybe at this time we need a playoff. It could be an experienced manager that comes in, but if Wellesley got it, I'd be absolutely buzzing for him, and I think he's going to go on and have a great career in coaching, and if he can do anything like he's done with the under-18s with the first team, we're in for a treat. But there's a few other experienced managers out there that he could compete with, but I don't see why his name can't be put in the hat if he gets a few good results while he's interim manager. Next up, I've gone for someone that might ruffle a few feathers. I've gone for the League One Jose Mourinho, Phil Parkinson. Now, I did say Fleetwood would get promoted with Joey Barton before Sunderland got promoted with Phil Parkinson. However, hear me out. He is like the League One Jose Mourinho. He gets teams up, he gets teams wins, but it's not pretty. You have to suffer for 90 minutes, but you're going to win more games. And in a team that has got a lot of firepower, it will be hard to watch. However, you know, Bolton Wanderers got him promoted. That squad was a very good squad, but he got them promoted. He got Bradford promoted. He got Bradford to the final of the League Cup. He beat Villa. He beat Arsenal along the way. So this isn't like a bad manager who's like fluke wins. He went to Chelsea and won. I think it was 4-2 in the FA Cup. So this manager is capable of an FA Cup run. Obviously, we're not in the FA Cup this year. And he's capable of promotion. He got Bradford promoted that season. He got to the League Cup final in the playoffs. So again, he's capable of cup sharks and promotions. Football isn't great, but who cares? If you get promoted, who cares really? And that's all we want. And under Barton, it was pretty at first. It didn't work. So all we need, promotion. We've got the squad to do it, and Phil Parkinson could come in and do the job. Would I want him? Would I want his style of play? Probably not. But would I take it for promotion? Absolutely yes. Next up, I have gone for the Cowleys. Now, the Cowleys started off at Concord Rangers. They won over 200 games in just over 380 games. So a very good win percentage there. And then Lincoln took him from the non-league. 53% win record there. 2 promotions from the National League to League One. And they were doing very well in League One until they left the club for Huddersfield Town. They beat Burnley along the way in the FA Cup. Very good managers, they're brilliant together, they go to clubs, they can get them playing. At Huddersfield, they're in the relegation zone when they joined. 32.5% win record, won 11 games out of 35 games. So it's not a bad record for a team that are struggling. I really think they need to get a team out of League One to get that warrant of a championship club. Fleetwood, good move to do it, good players. Camps, Madden, Coots, Whelan, Duffy, Mulgrew, Tom Edwards. These are all very good players, more to add to the list, and it could really be a good fit if the Cowleys just give it a chance, and hopefully patience will wear off, because it's an attractive job, Fleetwood. You've got a good training ground, you've got a good chairman, good budget, good players. Who knows? The Cowleys are on my list. And finally, one that is still in a job. This is probably going to be unrealistic because he's just signed a 3-year deal, but I'm putting him in anyway. Chris Beech. Now, again, he's a Fleetwood lad. Obviously, he's good mates with Andy Pilley. He's loved by the community of Fleetwood. He did used to play for Blackpool, as did Wellesley, who's also in this list. So, I'd take him. He's doing very well at Carlisle. He's turned their fortunes around. Obviously, they weren't doing very well with they were doing well with Sheridan and not very well with Presley. Imagine my shock. And then turned them around this year. Unbelievable. Top of the league. Brilliant at home. Getting better away. Carlisle could be getting promoted this year after a few horrid years in League 2. They're a League 1 club in the making. He's got some good players there. He's made the club better. And Chris Beech is definitely on my list of my 5 managers. There are my list. What do you think of them? Let me know down below. Again, 5 managers, 4 out of work, 1 in work. And I've just gone for connections with Fleetwood. Obviously, Beech is a connection. Wild's still at the football club. Tim Cahill's looking for a job and a young coach. And we'll have contact. Phil Parkin, promotion master. And, the Cowleys also, will be a breath of fresh air. I think if you have to pick one, the Cowleys will probably be my first choice. And then if we, Wildsley will be up there as well, because he's a top man, he's a top coach, and he could go far in the game. But there are my 5 selections. Let me know who you want, and let me know who you think Fleetwood will get as new manager. If you are new to the channel, please remember to like and subscribe. We are closing in on 6,000 subscribers, and I need your help. Remember, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Up the promotion bound cods.